Hello, beautiful people. I have got another nail art here for us, and we are actually doing a gothic look. I really wanted a gothic look. I saw a picture online. It kind of inspired me. And what I want to do is I want to have most of my nails in a black hue, but I'm also going to add a little bit of color too. So a few of these I'm going to do in full black and cure it. I'm not going to do them all in the full black, but there will be black. Oh, another one fell off again. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, another one bites the dust. Isn't that typical? Leave it to me to sing. Sorry, don't mean to kill your ears with my singing. Okay, so I'm going to do a few here in black. I'm not going to do them all in black. Just going to pick out random ones here to do in the full black because we're going to be doing something to it to kind of make it look interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and cure those. While those are curing, I'm actually going to, there's a big long hair in my black. Ugh. Blah. Okay, I also got this beautiful red from Butter London. So what I'm going to do, I think I want this one on this nail. I want this painted in this color. It is such a beautiful color. It is like beautiful. What is this color called? It is Knees Up, it's called. Now this is a regular polish, so I am going to just leave it dry. I might even do a second coat. I might not need it. It really applies well. It's really pretty, but it's a deeper, nice, shiny red. Okay, I'm going to let those two dry. Now, the last ones I want to do with my Cirque Topless in Times Square, the tan color. There's a reason for this. These are going to be more black, but I need some of that brown in the middle, so these don't have to be perfect paint job. I just need it lighter in the middle. We're going to go around with black on the outside. Kind of give it more of that gothic type feel. So I'll probably do 2, maybe even 3 coats of this just to give it the nice color that I want. Probably just 2, maybe 3, I'll see. And then when everything's dry and ready to go, I'll be right back. Okay, I have my color down. I did my 2 layers. Now at this point you could top coat. I think I'm going to wait because I want to put another layer down. On my black ones, I have this, what is this one called? This one's called Young. And it's Flowers and Sunshine series from Born Pretty. And it's this really pretty, almost iridescent type. Now, I don't want it on the whole thing. If you look, I just put it more towards the middle. It's very hard to see. I'm actually going to be adding probably another layer of it. My nail is popping off again. Here. Let's do this. There. So I just want to kind of put it more towards the middle. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. And I know it's really hard to see there, but that's what I'm going to do on the black ones. Now on the red and the brown, what I'm going to do, I think I'll do the brown ones first because I don't want the black that I'm going to use next to be on my little thingy. I have my Morgan Taylor Curls and Pearls. It's just a little bit lighter than the brown I'm using, and I'm just using one of those little things that have little claw things on to hold stuff, and I'm actually using a little piece of sponge, and right near the middle area there I'm just going to put a little bit of this color. Now I'll probably do a couple of coats of this just to make it kind of lighter near the middle. I don't know if you can see that, it's very light. But I will do probably a couple of coats of both of these just to give it some, so it's a little bit stronger in consistency, and so I can kind of see what's going on at those places. Doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't really matter because we're going to be doing something else with it as well. So I'm just going to put that around there. And a little bit more for this one over here. Okay. So I'm going to let those dry, and I'm going to come in, like I said, with a second coat. For the red ones, we want to use black paint, and I'm going to stipple some of that on. But we're going to be very, very careful about how we do that. But before I add the black and move on to the red ones, I want to finish off these ones. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I put some water on a little bit of black paint, and I'm really taking off how much I have, and I just want to really lightly go around the outside of the nail. I want to make sure there's just a little bit on there. You don't want too much because then it overdoes it. And what I'm doing is I'm actually making it look like almost like old, rustic, Gothic type. Sorry, my nail is popping off. I can't get a good stipple there. So if you can see what I'm doing there, I'm just making it look kind of old and Gothic. And I did the same with this one over here. So I did that. Now I want to do the same thing with my brown ones here. This one I want to kind of come in a little bit closer. Blacker to the outside, more gray to the inside, if I can. So it looks really old and textured like that. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. I'm looking for that old Gothic type look where things are older and more used or worn down. So I can go a little bit darker around the outside. Try to do the lighter color first around the inside. You can always add darker to the outside. Oh, so pretty. So I want to do that on all these brown ones. So I'm going to finish doing that, and then we will be back and I will show you what we're going to do from that point. See you in a minute. Okay, my little one is singing again. Okay, so I got a couple of things happening here. I have some nail decals, and I just want to use a couple of them on varying nails. I have one here for the red, and they have, I don't know if you can see, they have little tiny bits of the red in there, so it kind of makes everything blend well with what's going on. I also have my nail plate here. This is from SB050. It's got some really nice edgy skulls on there. I like this skull here. He's kind of got his brain, not really brains hanging out. He's just got his head kind of chopped off. And another one here that just looks like a skull. And I was thinking about using maybe the skull here and the other one there. Or maybe here. I don't know, I'll see. What I was thinking about doing with these is maybe an edgy water marble with the red and maybe some black in there. Just those three. And so yeah, we have lots to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting these put together. I think what we'll do first is I think we will do the stamping. Now I just want to clean off my plate here a little bit so I can see what's going on. Make sure everything's nice and clean. Whew. Little hairs and everything everywhere. Okay. So I'm going to get out my black polish. Definitely because it's so edgy, I want to do it in black polish. Oh, I know what I'll do on that other one. Okay. So what I'm going to do, maybe I'll try this guy first. There's lots of hair gets caught on this one. My scraper. Here it is. This one is very cool. It's just very light. Something like that. Ooh, smooth. Okay, I grabbed another stamping plate, and you know what another stamper, and you know what I noticed, that I think the polish itself was starting, I wasn't putting enough on, or it was starting to dry out in a certain section or something, but I got the original one on there. It went really well, so I think it was just the way I was doing it. So sometimes that happens. Yay. Okay, so now I had an idea. I don't know how well this is going to work. I got my paint pens. So that's all the stamping we're going to be doing. I don't want to do much more than that because I do a lot of stamping normally, but I just want something different. So let me just get this stuff out of the way. So this is my black paint marker. And what I'd like to try to do, I'm going to come down from the corner in a line, straight down, like this. Then I'm going to do another one from the same spot over like this. And another one straight down. And what I'd like to do is kind of build a spider web. So I kind of want to do a neat looking spider web type action going on here. I thought this would be kind of neat. Something like that, something really simple, just like that. And it'll show up more when we get our, when we get the special top coat I have made. It'll look so much cooler. Okay, and I also have one other nail here, this one, that doesn't have anything going on, and I think I want to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm just going to bring it down to here, and here, and here. And I'm just going to make a little, like, corner type spider web up in the corner here. Oh, I don't like that. Where? Hoping I can get this off the wrecking your feet. I think what I would have to do is a little of this. Action. I'm hoping it's not noticeable. It is now, but I will let it dry and then I'll go over it again with this lighter color and you probably won't see it. If I have to, I'll cover with somehow. And I don't know if I want anything else on there. You know what I might do is I might come up from the bottom here like this. Do a spider web in this corner too, maybe. Yeah, that's cool, something like that. So spider web's just kind of in the corner. That's cool. In that middle part, I will find a way to cover that. You might not see it as much because we are going to put a really cool top coat on to make it all really gothic-y. Anyway, so now, moving on, we get to go on to the next portion, which is putting on our decals, which look very fancy and very hard. So we are going to get our decal here. I usually like to do decals with at least 2. Okay, I'm going to hold it in my water. "10 seconds. I'm going to see if it starts moving off. Love me, come on, love me. See, sometimes it's easier to move it with your finger. Okay, let's see if I can get it to move off here. I might have to bring it down here so I can see what I'm doing. Some of these really dainty ones are not. Oh, it's just starting to move. Some of these are not very fun. I'm going to slowly start getting an edge here, but I want to make sure it's pretty well lined up or else you might not be able to move it again. There. Oh, so pretty. Oh, you gotta love it when your idea works out. Look at that. Let's see if we get some light. My light's all mucked up. Everything's all mucked up. Very pretty. Very gothic-y. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other 2. That was the one I was worried about the most. That's why I did it first. Okay, so I'm going to let the water kind of hit that for a second. It usually takes a second to start pulling away. I'm just going to pull this one over so I can see. Of course you guys can't see, but it's still not moving off. It's starting to move slightly. Not a lot. Ooh, there we go. Yay. Tap it all onto where we want it. Look at that. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, last one. Last one. Oops. I'm not breaking stuff, I promise. I'm not. I'm just throwing it around amok. I'm just like letting it run amok. Run amok, run amok. Okay. Let's see when this starts to kind of break away. Some of them are so much more difficult than others. I don't want to wreck the decal, but yet you gotta kind of get it to a point where it's kind of moving. There. Okay. No, don't go inside. Oh, look at that gothic stuff happening there. Woo! Woo-wee. Love it. Love it. Okay. Whatever I dropped went for a long... Oh, it's way over there. Okay, no big deal. All right, so next is going to be the water marble, the last three. So I will set that up and I will be right back. Okay. So now I'm moving on to the next portion. I've already done one, so now I kind of want to do something similar to what I did. Okay, this one's really going to spread. So I'm going to try. To get it into a design that I like. Not seeing it quite yet. You know what? I'm gonna go one more time because I'm not seeing what I like yet. So let's try again. Never hurts. Oops. Okay, let's see now. That's interesting there. Let me see. think I want to go right there. Let's see. Oh, that is stunning. Get the water off of there. Oh yeah, baby. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh yes. Okay, just let me clean out the water here. Make sure there's no ickies in there. Okay, try again. What? I hear my hubby, he's sick. Okay, we're gonna go black. And then we're gonna go back to that beautiful red. I want to use that red incorporated in this gothic look. Kind of like this area here. So I think that's where I'm gonna head. Gorgeous. So pretty. Oh yes, love it. Okay, that makes the set. That just totally makes the set. Now I have got to clean up because I'm messy. I think I need to do a new set for myself. I actually made some blackish kind of see-through top coat. Now you could do this with your acrylic. This one I just did with the top coat. I just took some sash vite and I added a little bit of black pigment in there. Oh, I want to make sure I get all of that. So it just makes it a little bit darker. Not a ton, just a little. But it gives it that gothic kind of edgy look. So I'm going to add that to all my nails. Not putting it on too thick. So it will still be shiny, but it's going to be like that kind of like oppressed, kind of deeper color. I want to make sure I get enough on there. There. And this will also give it some shadow. Hold on, I see another little spot. There. And then I'm going to let this dry real well. There. See, doesn't that just make it come alive that way? Oh, I touched. Oh no. Don't touch. Touching is bad. There, that's better. so pretty. Oh, so nice. I might, now that I've put another second coat on that one, I might even put a second coat on because it really does make it look cool. Look at that, so cool. Maybe I will. Let's do 2 coats of this. Just really darken it up and make it look, oh, fancy, schmancy. Oh yeah, just comes right alive. There's a little spot there. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you can see that. It's just very hard to see, but you can really see right through it, and it's really beautiful. Like, you can still see the sparkle and everything, even though it's deeper. Very gothic feel. Oh, yeah. So the 2 coats really did it. Yeah. So I'm glad I know that. So this one I gotta redo. I already did that one. I don't want to push at it too much because I've got a drying top coat. Oh, so pretty. And then I'll move to this one. So 2 coats really did it, I think. Yeah, 2 coats just gave it that punch that it really needed. So I'm glad I did that. This is how you live and learn. All right, that looks friggin' amazing. Okay, gonna let that dry really well, get you some shots, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, and here are our finished nails. I think they look absolutely awesome. They have some nice texture. They really have a neat look to them. There's the nice little water marbles and stuff. Everything looks really well. Looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple of shots, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.